Dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll, all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Programs presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss, and affiliates.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating with a laugh or two along the way. Every week we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Happy Saturday, it's the Real Estate U Show. I am Craine. They are not, and I'll get to those people in a minute. All right. Here each and every Saturday on RadioTheBoss.com on the Global Live Network and 91.1 FM The Boss in the Woodlands, Texas is our host studio. This is what we do, live streaming. RadioTheBoss.com, Boss Global Live Worldwide, RealEstateUShow.com. Real Estate U Show is brought to you by Platinum One Properties, creating the standard in real estate representation, buying, selling, and leasing. And we're here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern, and 9 Pacific Time. You can also follow us on Instagram, Real Estate U Show. I did that, not them. Okay. Today's topics are favorite communities and builders, hot listings, financing, market options, RMG success form agents, listing highlights, the Builder Boost mission, Dina's Realtor Corner, Mack's Mortgage Minute. Hopefully it only lasts a minute because you know he will go 7 minutes. Okay, and resale home spotlights. Are you nationwide? Text questions 800-79883. Now remember, we have our affiliates in San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Ohio, Michigan, Florida, Virginia, New York, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Jersey, Louisiana, Georgia, Illinois, District of Columbia, Maryland, South Carolina, North Carolina,
Alabama,
Pennsylvania, Washington, Oregon, and Tennessee, because everybody knows I don't say the A word. You know, I'm just saying. Okay, our studio always includes industry leaders and knowledge that's incomparable in the marketplace, which they use about real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate and finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our community. I'm joined by our very esteemed and illustrious award-winning real estate broker, Dina Ramos Salazar, newly installed as chairman of the Serial Killer Society. Okay. Hey, D, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing today?
Just hanging around.
Yeah.
So that's Dina. And you want more information about Platinum One Properties, go to PlatinumOneProperties.com. Spell out one. Don't be a dummy and just put the number one up in there. Okay. I'm also joined by the guru of mortgage, Mack Blankenship of First Community Credit Union. I liken him to your average daily stalker. He's here every Saturday. So, okay. Ta-da! As we said, there will be Mack's Mortgage Minute later on the show. Last time he did it was 7 minutes and 34 seconds.
Today it's going to be 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
8 minutes today.
This is not shocking because, our hosts of contributors include Eden Vick of Finance for America Commercial, Ricky Cheers of RM Funding, Kim Gooley of Builder Boost, The Duo Speaks, and Brandon Davis of All's Renovators. Today's guest host includes Denise Hadnot of the Ebony 12 RMG Group, also with Keller Williams Signature. We have Claudio Da Silva. She's with the We Are One RMG Group with Coldwell Banker United. And Leticia Vu with KW Metropolitan, and she is of the 12 Diamonds. They'll all be here today. We also have Drew Collenberg of Alta Town Homes and Development. We have Mark Garrity of Royal Texan Homes. And I'm stuck in the studio with Mack Blankenship. God help us all.
There
we
is
don't.
therapy for that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's called extra
Or medication.
whiskey.
Did you bring your medication today?
Well, no, not so much. Also, we have an announcement, okay? We're introducing the BIG12 RMG Florida partner, Jennifer Nina of Nations Lending. Jennifer sends pre-approved buyers to the BIG12 agents and things like that. So, and she actually started sending out those pre-approved buyers on yesterday. So there's the BIG12 and the Gents of Real Estate. So these are the things that go on with the RMG group. So now, as you know, this is the only 2-hour DBM hosted multimedia real estate show in the world. You are welcome, damn it.
Thank you.
All right. I try to do the right thing every around here. So now, our weekly goal is to educate, inspire, and motivate. Class is now in session. You can listen to our previous shows on the realestateushow.com website and our YouTube TV channel. Each week we go on a Real Estate U culture trip. Now, this is the only thing that Dina and Mack allow me to do unsupervised. Right? Unsupervised. So now, remember, we are live, and I'm going to take you on a Real Estate U culture trip, okay? Now, I need you to prepare yourself. Mack been trying to catch me in a lie for a year. He has failed miserably. He's my fact checker. So we're going to go national. I have an 8-bedroom, 9.5 bath, 11,136 square foot estate on 7.75 acres for $11,750,000. And at 3.75% interest rate, you have a monthly mortgage payment of $51,573. I got the 573.
Where'd you get to 3.75?
That's the jumbo. I need you to stay out of my business. Okay. 51,000.
But I thought you were in title, not mortgage.
Okay. I am a former mortgage banker and bank owner. Don't mess with the disgruntled black man today. Okay, now, 51,573, and it is in Winnemucca, Nevada. Winnemucca. Fact check.
How do you even spell a Winnemucca?
I forgot you was raised in Louisiana. Winnemucca. Winnemucca, Nevada. Now, see, fact check. Does it exist?
It exists.
All right. So now, would you like to know how he got his name?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The town was named after the 19th century Indian Chief Winnemucca of the local northern Paiute tribe, who traditionally lived in this area. Look at that house right
Wow,
there.
that's a fantastic house.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Perfect for the area, huh?
Exactly.
Landscape, yeah.
Yeah. And would you like to know what Winnemucca means?
Yes.
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay. One moccasin.
One moccasin, not two.
Not two. What?
Just one.
Just one moccasin.
Who knows where they lost the other one at?
And, you know what? And actually, I'm relieved that it wasn't part of the male anatomy.
There you go.
In
So,
some,
one moccasin.
at some level.
So, would you like to live in one moccasin, Nevada?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you can live in one moccasin,
I
Nevada.
can do that.
Okay, we're going to go to Texas.
Okay.
I have a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,270 square foot home that sits on 0.26 acres for $1,050,000 in Malakoff, Malakoff, Texas.
Malakoff.
Fact check.
Yeah.
All right.
In Henderson County,
There you
Texas.
Look at that house.
Wow.
Look at that house, right? That's in Malakoff. The community was formerly known as Caney Creek and Mitcham Chapel. An application for a named post office in 1854 under Purdom or Mitcham resulted in the current name because the other names were already in use. In the 1920s, coal mining became an important activity. The Malakoff man, a large prehistoric carved head found in the 1930s, resembles a carving of the Olmec culture. That's how you got Malakoff. Okay?
And?
That's it.
Okay. Do you know what an Olmec?
What?
Olmec,
Do you know
it's
what
an Indian
Olmec's?
culture.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. And I see the head.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, going international. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here's the
Cool.
international. I have a 15-bedroom, 12-bath home totaling 30,504 square feet, sitting on 815 secluded mountain acres.
Wow. 815. You know, you could really, really be by yourself there.
No
Right?
damn time. Turn around. Right. For $15,217,000 $97 U.S. dollars.
At 3 3/4, 3.25 here.
No,
3 3/4 over there.
3.92% interest rate gives you a monthly mortgage payment of $71,949. Again, I got the $949.
You got that, right?
I got that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just need somebody help.
Okay.
It's in Mount Tararera, New Zealand. Tarawera. Look at that.
Tarawera.
Mount
Tarawera.
New Zealand.
Mount
Fact check.
Tarawera.
Got it?
Yep. It definitely exists, ladies and gentlemen.
Would you like to know about Mount Tararera?
I think this one's probably safe today.
Oh,
yeah.
It is a volcanic island in New Zealand.
Okay.
Mount Tararera, in the native language, Maori, means burning vagina.
Oh, God. You know,
We knew it. I mean, I thought we were going to get away with it.
You know, when you asked me if I wanted to know the name, I should have said no. You know, I was trying.
He set Mack up. He had 2 clean ones before.
Can we beep him out? Can you be beeped out? Yeah, we need a beeper for you. I'm gonna find a beeper on my phone, and I'm just gonna beep.
Are you trying to tell me you don't want to move the burning vagina?
I don't even want to say what you just said.
So we just went on a culture trip, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if we would call it a culture trip, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's probably some other.
It's just a trip.
Just a trip. Yeah. I'm with Dina.
I just shared the Maori language with you.
Well, thanks for the education, Ian.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm E.L. Craine.
We are not.
So you sure you don't want to move there? I'm just saying.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm going back to the Olmec.
These real estate professionals will sell that $15 million house in a heartbeat.
Well, at 3%, I guess so.
There you go. So on that note, we're going to take a break. And we'll be back to tell you more about burning vagina, New Zealand.
No, we're not.
I'm E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, your marketing and growth partner. Real estate, builders, mortgage lenders. If you're looking to grow your business, call E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, 281-810-3363. That's 281-810-3363. That's E.L. Craine, BRPS Title, Director of Education and Sales, your growth partner. Your title company doesn't do what? I do.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
And Mortgage Mack, 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 and Mortgage Mack.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Bills are paid. Mack has just put in his transfer orders to move to Burning Vagina, New Zealand. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, we are joined in the studio by our guest, Denise Hadnot of KW Signature Commercial, and she's also a member of the BIG12 RMG group that we do the trainings with. So, hi Denise, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So I just kind of roll with it.
You know what fine means, Denise?
What does fine mean?
Frustrated, irritable, neurotic, and emotional. He's doing great, isn't he?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yes.
Really, you signed up on that? Okay. Now, let me explain something to you, Denise. I have a couple of jobs at the Real Estate You Show. One of my jobs is to find Dina a husband. And I have the lead generation websites designed specifically for Dina.
Well, wait a minute. Why is that your job?
Because she can't do it. She's failing miserably, so it's my job. Okay. Her new lead generation website is she doesn't need liposuction.com.
Well, wait a minute. Is your job to find him a wife?
I tried that, and it's not. There's too much.
Yeah, we've already come to the conclusion that impossible.
It's impossible, and
impossible.
his boys back me up in saying that he's just much too difficult to be
very.
To be in a relationship.
But my other job is to warn the world about love. Okay.
Right.
That's why I have a website for Mack as well.
Okay.
LoveEqualsSuicide.com. Okay.
Oh my God.
Thank you for that,
And you know what? What it is he's going to run me over in the parking lot and try to say it was suicide.
Hey, wherever it works.
That's what it was.
So, Miss Denise, welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Denise, if you would, tell us a little bit about yourself and your brokerage, where you work at KW Signature.
Well, let's see. I've been in real estate now for 23 years. I don't look like it, right?
No, you don't.
No.
Not at all.
23, thank you. And yes, I've been with KW now for 4 years.
Okay.
Mostly my career has been residential real estate, but for the last 4 years, I've been doing commercial real estate. So in doing commercial real estate, I can help clients with leasing properties, business owners just looking to lease commercial real estate or buy commercial real estate. Okay. But I can also help business owners that are looking to lease out their commercial property.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so if they want to sell their commercial properties.
Okay. Now, that's my good friend. See, Denise has known me for a long time.
Long time.
Long time. Right.
I would admit that publicly.
Oh, Denise.
Denise.
She must be so sweet.
She knows how to deal with me. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
yes.
Yeah. Now, you haven't done your. Tell us about your BIG12 RMG experience.
I absolutely love my BIG12 mastermind group. Absolutely do. Each week, the classes that we do every Friday with you have been awesome. EL is teaching us how to come in and kick the door in and just be bold about who we are and what we're doing. I absolutely love it. And I have met 11 amazing women. So I like what you've put together. I tell you that every week. I like what you put together.
Yeah, but see, he don't understand that. See, he's just an evil person. Okay,
it's a small other side of him. Small other side.
Yeah. And it comes out just every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
How would you say the group has changed you in how you do your business?
One of the things is I like the as far as for me now is giving me this boldness about what I'm doing. And one of the things that EL has talked about is not procrastinating, because that is like it would kill your purpose. So for me now, it's like, okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just go ahead and just do it. Put it out there and then just work on it as you go. And one of the other things that I've learned since being in the mastermind group is about my goals and how they can change. And it's okay for them to change, but you keep going with it. So it's been a game changer for me.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And one of the things that they just did their photo shoot this past Wednesday.
Okay.
And you should have seen the energy. That's the best word. The energy when they finally got together. Some of them have gotten together, small groups, but all of them were together Wednesday, and they were bold and audacious is the best word you can use. They was in a navy blue and a royal blue, and they was shaking up the world.
And we did that. We did that.
Y'all look great.
Thank you.
As well, yeah.
Thank you.
So, Denise, when it comes to the commercial part of real estate right now, what do you see? What changes do you see right now?
Oh, let's see. Right now, you see a lot of business owners that are, they're struggling right now because of what's going on. But there are a lot of landlords that are trying to work with some of these retail business owners that are leasing spaces. They're trying to work with them to keep their spaces, trying to give them deferments or whatever they can to kind of keep them in their spaces. The market is changing.
Okay.
It is changing a little bit, so I'm curious to see how things are going to be over the next few months.
So the commercial owners are doing deferments like the residential are? Really?
Some of them are. They're trying to work with them. They don't want to lose everybody that's in their shopping center.
I say throw them out, damn it.
You do not.
Yes, he does. Are you seeing a lot of second generation type like restaurant business coming open and stuff like that now? Or?
There are a lot of restaurant owners that are looking for spaces. It's a lot of people that are still wanting to lease. A lot of people will say, they'll ask me, they're like, as far as shopping centers, are they vacant? No. There are a lot of people that are still looking to go into getting into a commercial lease right now. Okay. And especially restaurant owners. Yeah. They are.
I understand it's a little tougher to get financing, possibly for right now during COVID. Is that true?
No, it hadn't been tough. I deal mainly with more leasing, but I have had some people that are coming in that are doing financing as far as trying to buy, and no, it hasn't really been that tough for them.
Okay. Good to know.
So now, Mack doesn't do commercial. Actually, he don't do anything, but that's just my opinion. Okay, but he does do 100% financing. The company he works for, he don't do nothing. All he do is get unchained once a week to come over here.
Once a week.
Once a week.
To deal with you.
That's it. That is his goal in life, is to deal with me. Okay.
Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, but what makes him remarkable, let me excuse that, where he worked at, that's remarkable, is they have 100% financing. And they set it up for some strange way, you got to go through him to get it, the 100% financing.
That's good.
Yeah. So explain to Miss Denise what you do to help the poor peoples.
Something, isn't he? So, at the credit union, we have 100% financing. And it's a product that we've designed to be an alternative to down payment assistance, but it does require good credit. So you have to have the minimum credit score 720. We do put some, restrictions on the debt to income ratio, and it's pretty hard and fast at 43%. But somebody can come in and put zero down or put nothing down, right? And zero is nothing, right? And you can get up to 3% seller contributions. We just require that they move in with at least 1% of the sales price.
Okay, that's really good to know. I still have clients that reach out to me who I've sold homes to in the past. That are reaching back out to me now, ready to buy again. So that's really good to know.
Yeah. So and he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
I say that begrudgingly, okay.
And you still need the same 2 years of tax returns and so forth.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's there's when it comes to the underwriting process of credit capacity collateral, it's traditional underwriting and but it's just a great way for somebody that maybe wants to keep their cash, especially at a time like today. And for whatever reason, I've had several people that just say, look, I'm going to use the money to rehabilitate the bathroom and the kitchen, because doing a rehabilitation loan can be a real stressful endeavor. And so it might just let you keep your capital to do other things with it.
Right. So if it's a home that's already like a resale property, how long would it take to close?
30 days.
30 days?
Yeah, so there's no restrictions as far as geographic restrictions. You don't have to buy in certain census tracts, doesn't have an income restriction, but it doesn't and it doesn't have a loan amount restriction like most down payment assistance has. It will allow you to go up to the maximum Fannie limit of $510,400.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
But and I just got to be just real clear that, we find it to be really a gateway product. So, folks come to you and they say, hey, I want to do that zero down. But, if you measure zero down versus, say, even just a 3% or because we do 3% for the first-time home buyers and for Fannie Mae Home Ready, that you're going to get a pretty substantial savings if you just even put an additional 3% down. Okay. But if you just want to keep your money and do something else with it, instead of putting it into a house, we have a great product for that.
Okay.
So that's Mack.
Mortgage Mack.
Did he say Mortgage Mack? I thought he said Mortgage Mack.
No,
did anybody hear him say Mortgage Mack?
No,
I thought he did.
Denise did.
Yeah, I thought he said Mortgage Mack during a commercial break.
He did.
No.
Did he?
He did.
No, he did not.
I thought I heard him say it like 9 times in a row.
I need you to look right in that mirror and ignore the little fellow over there and tell the world why they should contact Denise Hadnot with KW Signature about your services.
Because I am your ultimate resource when it comes to real estate. So you should definitely contact me. My website is denisehadnot.com. It's HADNOTT, because some people spell Hadnot with 1 T. It's 2 T's. So if you contact me, I'm your ultimate resource when it comes to real estate, whether it's commercial, residential, or if you're actually looking to invest in real estate, I can help you.
Give me your telephone number.
281-808-7665.
Say it slow for the slow people.
281-808-7665.
That was for Mack Blankenship. Anyway, my name is I'm E.L. Craine. There, not. This is the Real Estate U Show here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. We would like to thank our lovely friend Denise Hadnot of KW Signature, as well as the BIG12 RMG team for joining us today. Thank you. And we now know that you have learned a great deal about international real estate.
I have.
Okay.
Probably things you didn't want to know.
Did not want to know. Did not want to know.
So we're going to take a break. Go pay some bills, and when we come back, we're going to bring on Mark Garrity of Royal Texan Homes, interview Mark and talk about the things that he's done in the marketplace, as well as we have Claudia Da Silva, we have Letitia Vu, we have Drew Collenberg. So we have a full slate, and Mack is going to figure out a way to give me a ROTC loan if it's the last damn thing he do. Now, I'm E.L. Craine. They are not. Pay some bills, Carlos, while we fumigate the place because Mack was in here. I'm E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, your marketing and growth partner. Real estate, builders, mortgage lenders. If you're looking to grow your business, call E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, 281-810-3363. That's 281-810-3363. That's E.L. Craine, BRPS Title, Director of Education and Sales, your growth partner. Your title company doesn't do what? I do.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
To vote for the first time? If you're a U.S. citizen, meet your state's requirements, and will be 18 by Election Day, you can vote. But first, you need to register before your state's deadline. Check with your local election office. You can register there, or you may be able to register online at the Department of Motor Vehicles or using the National Mail Voter Registration Form. Your election office may send you a voter registration card listing your polling place. On Election Day, that's where you'll go. When you get there, you may need to show an ID to vote. Then, fill out your ballot. If you don't know how, ask a poll worker. If you know you won't be able to get there on Election Day, you may qualify to vote by mail. Remember, voting rules are different in every state. Learn more about voting at usa.gov/voting.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
I'm here for your blood! Whoosh. One donation saves 3 lives. To the hero bus! Donation time. Hey, you ready to donate? Oh, blood bomb!
Hey, I'm Craine of the Real Estate U Show. Each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time at radiotheboss.com, worldwide on the Global Live Network. If you're interested in building, selling, or buying real estate, tune in to the Real Estate U Show with me, Dina, and Mortgage Mack. Talk to you soon. Real Estate U, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, radiotheboss.com. I'm Craine. They are not. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm joined in the studio by the lovely and vivacious Claudia Da Silva of Coldwell Banker. Yes? Realty. Coldwell Banker Realty. And we have him over there. He of the Love Sick Puppy Union. You know, and so I have a new website for Mack, ladies and gentlemen. MyGirlfriendWon'tLetMe.com. That's his new website.
You know, she might let me quit hanging around with you.
There you go. I won't have a problem with that.
Probably for good reason.
I won't filibuster that at all. Okay, but before we get back in, we have my lovely friend Dina Salazar, because everybody knows my job is to try to find Dina a husband. And so one of my lead generation sites for Dina to get a husband is SheCanStillHaveChildren.com.
Oh my God, I don't think so. That ship is sailed.
He is.
We got
terrible.
Maybe he just didn't even quit drinking last night.
I think not.
We got surgery for that.
Oh my
so
gosh.
we're going to bring on our good friend, Mark Garrity, owner, CEO of Royal Texan Homes. And Mark's he's our friend. Yeah. Not Mack's friend. He's my friend. So bring on Mark if you would, Mr. Carlos. Hey, Mark, how you doing today?
Hey, how are you? I'm very well. How's your Saturday?
Oh, I'm just having a ball, as always. Having a ball. There we go. So, Mark Garrity, he is the owner, founder of Royal Texan Homes. He builds in Teeswood and Conroe, but he also has homes out in, is it Texas Grand Ranch? Texas Grand Ranch?
Texas Grand Ranch. We actually build as far south as kind of NASA area, Dickinson. We've got a 12,500 square foot one going up down there. Through the city, Bel Air, Westview, up through the Heights. You know, that Shepherd is kind of a spine for us in the city, and we love around there. Montrose, I know you were with us in Montrose this week.
Yes.
With some very glamorous people who came to visit us there.
Well, because you know I don't like ugly people, Mark. I don't like ugly people.
I beg your pardon?
I don't like ugly people.
What am I doing here?
You're the owner of Royal Texan Homes.
y'all doing here?
So, Mark, tell us about Royal Texan Homes and your process and your program.
That's kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, so Royal Texan Homes, really what we design and set out to do is we want to create uniquely built, one-off custom homes that are tailor-made for every family we meet. And it's really difficult to do that and provide that at a price point that's affordable. And so that was definitely one of our very first missions, was to say, how can we create a process that works for most people in a home building move up scenario where they can have a unique home that is tailor-made just for them.
Okay, so we have questions from some of the agents in the room, Claudia and Dina. So, Claudia, go ahead and ask some questions about Royal Texas Home.
Well, first of all, I wanted to congratulate you. We just visited a property that you are actually building, renovating, beautiful. A question for you. So, I don't know. Did anyone ask something? Because I can't think of anything
so
right now.
Mark, on the homes that, like when we were in Upper Kirby, over on Greenbrier, tell us about that design process on that home.
Well, the design process for that home was I guess, a little bit straightforward for me. I'm always, I mean, obviously, as you can tell, EL, I'm not from around here. I'm not giving any secrets away.
That's a Baytown accent.
Yeah, I'm from East Texas.
There you go.
Way east. So the process there was pretty straightforward. I wanted to create a home that was a townhome, but still felt and worked and felt as functional as a single family home.
Right.
And so there's a couple of things that I wanted to create. One is the aesthetic, and I wanted something that was a bit more eclectic. You know, I was kind of thinking along the lines of some of the Bohemian style townhomes that you might see in parts of Europe, you know, Germany, Berlin, those kind of areas. But I also wanted it to feel very much like a single family home that you might find here in America, you know, in the suburbs or even inside the loop.
Okay.
And so creating that kind of indoor-outdoor space was important. But I wanted to create something that felt like it had been there for a while. And so you have a lot of kind of accents that maybe don't necessarily appear in the same space together traditionally.
Right.
You know, if you have contemporary or if you have something that's kind of more elegant. But I wanted to bring them all together in the same space and then create a continuity that really made them work. And obviously with Royal Texan Homes, we try and have a signature kind of elegance to the whole thing as well. I don't know, you can tell me whether I succeeded or not.
No, you definitely succeeded.
Yeah, I love that elevation. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think I just thought of a question. So can buyers actually come to you and talk to you about customizing the home? Because I just got to learn about you guys as a builder. So what can buyers get when they come to you? Like, is there like packages, plans, or do you have a design and floor plans that you're already offering?
Yeah, that's a really good question, Claudia. What we try to do is we try and take a lot of the guessing out of it. So we have a collection of plans that we have created specifically for areas and generally Greater Houston. Now, those collections are based upon architectural principles and guidelines, zoning principles, and things that we've created and we're very keen on here in Royal Texas. And so we use those as the premise and the basis for everyone we meet. And then once we meet those people, we then kind of work with those architectural principles and we say, okay, based on what you're telling us, we think this would be a good starting point, but then we want to design and create a home specifically for you based around this in a time scale that's manageable so that we can meet you and get into the build phase within a couple of months and then get out of the build phase, you know, within 6-7 months after that. It's a little bit iffy at the moment with COVID, but, you know, we're still tracking at about 6 or 7 months in the build phase. So it really is a little bit of, you know, some visuals that we have as a basis in our collections. We'll meet with our clients and try and understand them first and then pull some ideas together, use that as a basis, and then create the home from there. So we have visuals, but also a lot of it is based on the expertise of the team that we have here.
Yeah, thank you. Now, see, the reason that I brought Claudia does international listings and sales. And so basically, you're across the pond, she's across the pond. There you go.
Thank you for the introduction, and lovely. The house we got to visit, beautiful finishes. I think you have this image that as soon as you stop in front of the house, you know it's from you, from your team. The work has been put into it.
Yeah. So, Mark, what is the process to get an appointment with Royal Texan Home?
Well, it's pretty straightforward, really. we don't have any salespeople. We have some project managers, we have project coordinators, and so we're all about you and the project. We're not trying to get you to sign on something that's dotted. So we really believe that the principles that we have here are based on conversation and assistance and helping, and really trying to understand people. So we're very conversational. There's no presentation, there's no push. We really like people to come and meet with us and just have a conversation. Just have a chat and say, hey, we're thinking of this, we have these kids, we have family overseas. You know, Claudia, to your point, more and more we're sitting down with people from south of the border, more and more we're sitting down with people from north of the United States, but we're also sitting down with people that are out of state, people that are coming over from California. And so what we see is this wonderful blend of styles and tastes, but also this differentia of ambition and desires in what they want to have in their home. And so the best thing to do is just get in touch with us on the website. You can get in touch with us, fill in a form, pick up the phone and call us and say, hey, we'd like to come by. We'd like to meet with you guys. More often than not, you know, one of our project consultants, I know Michelle is very keen on meeting people as soon as possible to help people understand, you know, this is the process. And I think the real icing on the cake for people is when they realize that our homes and our series are at $145 a square foot for the build. It really kind of encourages people to think, you know, maybe this is a home for us, and maybe these people are wanting to serve and to help and to understand our needs. And the sooner we can meet with people, the better off I think everyone is.
Hey, Mark, tell the listeners and the watchers how to get in contact with you and Michelle.
I beg your pardon?
How do you get in contact with you and Michelle over at Royal Texan Homes?
Okay, so very straightforward. You can get in contact with us on our website, which is royaltexan.com. You can also see a lot of photos and videos and things about us, and that's always evolving, so that's kind of fun. So get in touch with us again, royaltexan.com, or you can give us a call if you prefer. Our numbers are on the website. We have a couple of numbers there for you to try. Michelle is always available, loves answering the phone. Really does. Really loves talking to people and bringing them through. We have a model home too up in Conroe area, and we have some staged homes down in the city. We're also about to kick off in Texas Grand Ranch soon. In fact, very early this morning I was working on some plans for Texas Grand Ranch, so we'll have a model out there. Plenty of ways to get in touch with us. The best way is always to go to royaltexan.com and then choose whichever way you want to get in touch with us there. Telephone, web, Facebook, house.com. If you want to get to know us a bit more virtually first, you can set up a Zoom call, or you can just stay online and spend some time looking around us, our plans, the things that we've done. But I think royaltexan.com is probably the best place to start the relationship and start the due diligence with us.
All right. Well, Mark, we'd like to thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate your time. That is our good friend Mark Garrity of Royal Texan Homes.
Thanks, Mark.
He's the big cheese over at Royal Texas.
And I'm going to tell you, they have great customer service.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thanks, Dina.
Thanks, Mark. And, you know, we know you need to take your accent back to Baytown. So I want you.
Kind of you.
So we thank you. Have a wonderful day, a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and do what we're supposed to do. Our good friend Claudia De Silva, she's going to stay with her because the next segment is going to be all about Claudia. And I know I put her on the spot. Forgive me, Claudia, but you know you're supposed to always be ready. Damn it, we had this conversation.
Sorry.
Ready for prime time all the time.
Drop the ball.
You know, I need you to do better than what you do.
But I came back.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you know, Mark is so awesome that we get taken aback sometimes on like,
Yes.
oh, what to say, because this guy has it going on. I'm telling you what, if you've seen his homes,
It's true.
they are amazing. The quality, the craftsmanship, and just, you know, just the uniqueness of the homes is amazing. It takes your breath away. So
we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and come back and deal with the internationally known Claudia De Silva. She of the real red hair, not the fake red hair like Mack has with Miss Clairol. Okay, I'm E.L. Craine. They're not. And when we come back, I have another lead generation website to find Dina a husband. Okay. I'm E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, your marketing and growth partner. Real estate, builders, mortgage lenders. If you're looking to grow your business, call E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, 281-810-3363. That's 281-810-3363. That's E.L. Craine, BRPS Title, Director of Education and Sales, your growth partner. Your title company doesn't do what? I do.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your fusion radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Bills are paid and Mack is insane. Okay, anyway, I'm E.L. Craine. They're not. This is the Real Estate U Show here each and every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern, and 9 Pacific Time. I'm joined in the studio by him, Mack Blankenship of First Community Credit Union. He of the stray dog status. We have the lovely executive director of SheNeedAHusband.com, Dina Salazar. And we have our lovely real redhead, Claudia Da Silva. That is not fake red hair, that's real red hair, because we know that it's real because there's no more Miss Clairol because Mack took it. Now, hi Claudia, how you doing?
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, you know, you're always welcome here, in spite of him. Okay, in spite of him.
I like Mack.
Well, we got a cure for that. Okay. So Claudia, tell us about yourself and your new brokerage.
Yeah, so last time I was here with a different agency. Now I'm with the Coldwell Banker Realty off here in the Woodlands. I'm a realtor locally, international property specialist with Listings International, and part of a We Are One group with Mr. E.L. Craine.
Yes, you are. And Claudia, we have one of your listings up for you to talk about. Could you bring up Claudia's listing, the first one? Because, see, Claudia, she's not just local, she's international.
Yes.
Is that
Which
a
one
word?
did we pick?
Is that international? Not no.
Yes,
international.
international.
She knows.
No. She's a citizen of the world.
She's a citizen of the world? Mack is a citizen of the bayou. Anyway.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
So while we wait to bring up Claudia's international listing, everybody knows my job is to warn the world about love. So you do not wind up like Mack Blankenship. For more information, you can go to thereasonyou'realwaysbroke.com.
I think he was speechless there for just a brief moment, and it was like just peace came over me, right? That he just couldn't spit it out.
Too funny.
Right?
Well, that's what love does, keep you broke.
Yeah.
Are we ready for Claudia's? No, we're not ready for
So what does
Claudia's.
divorce do?
Hey,
What's divorce do?
Claudia, I was going to say something about going back to Royal Texan Homes.
Yeah.
So anybody that's listening, many times, and I have clients that inherit lots or that have been sitting on land, and either they want to do something with it, and sometimes they don't know what to do, and they don't want to do anything. So you might want to give Royal Texan a call and see if that lot fits their criteria.
Yes.
And maybe it would be a win-win situation for both parties at that point. They will look at the lot, check it out, and
see what
can be done or not. And if it's workable in the areas, I mean, because really, there's a lot of people looking for land to build on. If you don't want to build on it yourself, so.
And he builds. Okay, it's not. Mark does not do exorbitant square foot costs.
Right. $1.45 on average.
Yeah. So and his product, until you see his product, you can really not appreciate it.
Well, you know what's really cool though is whether it's a country setting or whether it is inner city, it's structured and set. It's like they figured out a way to make the best points of the surroundings and so forth just pop.
Because that townhome we were in.
Yeah.
That townhome we were in, it was.
The one on Greenbrier?
Yes, you think townhome, but when you walk in, it's anything but townhome.
Yeah, that elevation did not look like a townhome.
Exactly.
Yeah, it just didn't.
So spacious.
And another thing, you guys, that actually Mark mentioned, not being from you, being from a different place, that real estate is changing here. But also with so many people moving from across the world and across the United States with different visions about what they want to build, that is also changing the face of how architecture looks right now in Houston. Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah.
I love it, all these influences.
Okay, so we're ready to look at one of Claudia's international listings, because she's international. There you go. What you got? Tell us about this home, Miss Claudia.
Yes, I would like to talk about this. So I mentioned before, I love new construction. I'm focusing new developments. This one just happened to take place in Isla Tortuga in Costa Rica. This is a new development.
Wow.
It's a gated community. It has their own diving center, yoga retreat, and soon my builder and developer will be putting some sport complexes such as basketball court and squash and things like that. We have different floor plans, obviously, just like in the US. Different floor plans come with different price tags, and upgrades, they have a price as well. All of these properties are minutes away from the beach. As a matter of fact, I just had a follow-up meeting with my client, and he was actually at the beach with his family looking at the turtles coming in. That could be your lifestyle. That could be your home. This could be your second home. And it's also a great investment as Airbnb, as a rental, as, minutes away from San Jose. So what you do is you fly into San Jose, we will have a car organized for you, and then we are going to take you to Punta Arenas, where you're going to take the ferry, enjoy the whales and the water, and then we're going to go to Paquera, where the subdivision is literally 7 minutes away, Playa Órganos.
389,000.
Yes,
That
all
is-
this floor plan, and I have another one that we didn't pull.
Wow,
up. It's
that's just a beautiful
169.
property for that price.
We have prices from the low 200s all the way to $1 million and above. So
Wow.
it depends on, do you want half an acre? Do you want 2 acres? Do you want walk to the beach? Do you want beach view? And also we have all the floor plans. And what I like about this is, because I really love architecture and the materials, and it comes from Royal Texan, we were talking about, the materials they are using, connected with their own architects, is everything the woods, local. You have such a beautiful flair of the country in the properties. Here you
Looky
go.
there.
169. Of course,
no.
The pool is an upgrade. We wanted to show.
Hold it right there for a second. Just hold it right there. Don't move that picture right there. That's an infinity pool up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
and
a
not
ren-
just a
that's a rendering?
fantastic
You
design.
should see the team
Or is
of
it real
architects this guy has. He came from Switzerland.
I love it.
This is how it all started. So this guy came from Switzerland. He wanted to go and explore Latin America. He was given a few choices, and I have that interview on my Facebook page, you guys can, or YouTube channel. And he decided, okay, let's try Costa Rica. And he fell in love from the moment he got there. And he's like, this is it. I'm going to set shop. So he was a banker.
I even have some company over there.
I know, right?
And Costa Rica is a major retirement destination for a lot of Americans because of the affordability.
Yes. And not just that, safety, because all things considered, the world we live in. And also they have 94% of literacy in all of Latin America. So actually in my family, because we do have family in Costa Rica, so I'm doing Costa Rica why? It's not just I decided to pick a place in the world. All the places I have for sale, Mexico, Brazil, Portugal, Costa Rica, I've been there. I've visited, I have family. They're actually university professors.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's really an educated, medical works really well.
Yeah.
It's still affordable compared to many states in the U.S. And it's a bit Americanized, in that sense that it caters to the American public and Canadian right now, but also European. So on that subdivision alone, we have someone coming from Switzerland, from the UK, there is a Canadian, so it's like a mini United Nations there.
That's amazing.
So what was the square footage on that last
So
one?
the square footage varies anywhere from 2,000 to 3,500, so it depends where do you want to land. So it's new construction, right? So that's the fun of new construction. We're basing that today here, is that you can choose your floor plan with the size, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms. You can look at the lot and then fit that particular model there. Now you can choose the level. Do I want to walk to the beach or do I want to have a beach view?
Oh,
the
I
beach
see.
view means you go up.
Right.
So if you have a little bit of a walk, but you have a beautiful beach view. Gated community, man-gated community.
Oh, nice.
And it's a small subdivision, so it's less than 30 homes, so it feels really like a place where
Community.
you want
It's a
to
community.
retire.
It's community.
A place where you want to go enjoy that second home.
Yes.
If you are looking to have an investment property.
Or if you're on the run.
So do you connect potential buyers, for example, with property managers, so for the off-season that they're not there?
I love doing that. So the part of doing international real estate is that you get to help and guide people that want to, have always thought about doing that but are afraid. Where do I start? I don't know anybody. Is this for real? Like you were saying, wow, that price, is that for real? Yes, it is for real. I will connect you with the people there. We have seller or owner financing available for those properties.
What percentage down on that?
That will vary, but I believe we're talking about 7, 8. So it will vary. It's much less than actually some of the financial institutions locally in Costa Rica, because you can actually go for a loan there. Being from the U.S., but I will have more information. If anyone is interested, I actually have a package where we can sit down and even have a virtual meeting, a Zoom meeting with the actual developer.
Well, tell them how to get in contact
That's
with
an
you.
amazing. That's amazing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And we'll help you also to visit. That's the fun part. And right now it's a bit limited because of COVID, but my plan is to go myself. So you will be seeing my videos and my invitation to you, showing you what I'm experiencing and I want you to experience.
That was
coming,
amazing.
you guys. So you can actually get in touch with me, but just give me a call. If you're out of the U.S., +1 281 898-8337. That's the best way. Text me, WhatsApp, whatever. Or you go to social media, because social media for me is my little house in the internet, and you're all invited to visit. And it's Claudia De Silva Realtor, at Claudia De Silva Realtor, across social media.
Okay, so that's our good friend Claudia De Silva, and she just do things like that.
She just knocked it out of the park. Yeah, she just knocked it out of the park.
I had to come back and come back strong, because she threw me a curveball and I was like,
It wasn't my
but
fault.
he used to be in the major leagues, right? He used to be a pitcher, so hey.
Okay, so that's our good friend Claudia De Silva. Thank you, Claudia, for joining us today.
Nice work.
And give them your information one more time.
Claudia De Silva Realtor, Facebook, Instagram. Check it out. All of the new construction guides are available. A lot of information can download or give me a call. 281-898-8337.
And Claudia De Silva is also a part of the We Are One Roundtable Mastermind Group. And those ladies got together this past week, and they had their photo up, and they were doing their thing, and they were in red. They, what's the word? They were fierce.
Yes.
Unlike Mack. He's not fierce.
Mike is so quiet and peaceful.
Mike is a coward. That's all Mac is. He's a coward. Anybody who
I'll give you
falls
a hug.
that falls over in love like that, there's something wrong with him.
Claudia, do not feel sorry for hashtag Mortgage Mack.
Oh.
Can we cue up EL saying Mortgage Mack, Mortgage
No,
Mack, Mortgage Mack,
No,
Mortgage Mack?
And
Let's
it's
do that,
recorded.
shall we? I think now would be just like the appropriate
Before
time. Would
we
everyone
do that-
agree in the studio? Can we just get a democratic vote on
Okay,
this?
but before we do that, I have to, remember, I have to warn the world about love because of Mack. LoveCausesDementia.com. Okay, anyway.
Okay, so Claudia, when you organize your
There it is.
trip,
And Mortgage
trip
Mack.
to
And
Costa
Mortgage Mack.
Rica,
And Mortgage Mack. And Mortgage Mack.
Absolutely, I will let you know. I will let you know. We're not air anymore, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But
Yeah, I will let you
you really hit it out of the park with
Yes, you
that.
did.
And those were
Thank
some
you.
really
I felt
fantastic
so bad.
properties.
After I was like,
Yeah.
No,
Who
you
would
hit
have
it.
ever thought that it would be that affordable
She
in
came
such
back
a
and went 3
wonderful
for 3.
place like that?
That is
Yeah.
It is.
That was an eye-opener.
And
Thank you.
What I like the most is that, a lot of people have this idea of wanting to have something to the places that they travel, but they're scared. How many times have we heard about schemes and people taking their money?
Yeah.
And so, to me, it's bringing them the real information and making sure they're safe.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's...
That was excellent.
I love it.
So we're going to pay some bills and kick Claudia out, and Max still to be here. God help us all. This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Craine. They are not. We're here each and every Saturday from 11 to 1 p.m., noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific time. And Mac actually has on long pants today. So I'm E.L. Craine. They are not. Pay some bills. I'm E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, your marketing and growth partner. Real estate, builders, mortgage lenders. If you're looking to grow your business, call E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, 281-810-3363. That's 281-810-3363. That's E.L. Craine, BRPS Title, Director of Education and Sales, your growth partner. Your title company doesn't do what? I do.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm NASCAR driver Kyle Larson. Wherever I'm driving, I do everything I can to stay focused and safe. You should too. That means no drinking and driving, ever. Because even the smallest amount of alcohol can make you skid out of control. Remember, drink, drive, go to jail.
It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Are you ready to vote for the first time? If you're a U.S. citizen, meet your state's requirements, and will be 18 by Election Day, you can vote. But first, you need to register before your state's deadline. Check with your local election office. You can register there, or you may be able to register online at the Department of Motor Vehicles or using the National Mail Voter Registration Form. Your election office may send you a voter registration card listing your polling place. On Election Day, that's where you'll go. When you get there, you may need to show an ID to vote. Then fill out your ballot. If you don't know how, ask a poll worker. If you know you won't be able to get there on election day, you may qualify to vote by mail. Remember, voting rules are different in every state. Learn more about voting at usa.gov/voting.
This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Craine. We're now joined in the studio by the bane of my existence, my friend Drew Collenberg, the prodigy builder. He's disgustingly young, and he's a builder. That's the problem. Disgusting and young, all in the same instant.
You always remind me about that.
Hey, Drew, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while.
I know, it's been a while. Sorry I couldn't make it last weekend.
Yeah, he was suffering from a hangover, he says. I say hangover. Young people don't get sick. That's what I was told. So if a young person can't sub, it has to be a hangover, right?
Yeah. Gotta be. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
I just say that. I just say it was.
So, Drew, tell us about the projects that you got going on out at Alta Townhomes and Development lately.
So right now we've got a huge surge in sales over in Lake Conroe Village.
Okay.
I've almost perfected, I'd like to say, my models out there.
Wow.
Still got the 1-story, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I've priced it at $132,900.
Say that one more again for the people. $132,900.
Nice little 1-story, about 1,000 square feet.
And I've been in these homes. We're not talking about throw-offs here. This young man has taken affordable building to a whole nother level.
Right.
He really has.
Thank you.
Really has. Yeah. So Lake Conroe Village, so you got it down to a science, but also we have things coming up too.
Yes, we do. New development we're making, new neighborhood out in south of Willis Waukegan, east of Conroe. It's called Deer Trail Estates.
Yep.
And right there is where we're going to offer a more, you could say, luxury homes.
Yes.
Priced at about $295. I think is going to be our least expensive.
Right.
2-story homes, 1-story homes. We'll have about 4 models.
Okay.
2 1-stories, 2 2-stories. I think the biggest 1-story is about 2,500 square feet.
That's a good size.
And the biggest 2-story is also about 2,500 square feet.
Yeah. And see what Deer Trail Estate, we tentatively have a grand opening date of November 14th.
Yes, sir.
And one of the things that we're going to be doing is BRPS Title and the RMG groups. That's BIG12, that's We Are One, that's Ebony 12, that's the Diamonds and the Gents. We're going to have a luxury bus come out there for the grand opening and spend all day out there.
It's going to be a show.
Yeah, it's going to be a show out there. And your dad got the cars. And
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have the nice sports cars and stuff out there. It's going to be a really, really nice event. And we started working on it a couple of months back. And then Big Drew, he sent me the text and says, put down November the 14th. And I said, okay, damn it. But what about the project on Lake Conroe? How's that going?
Oh, it's coming. I think we're starting developing on that real soon.
Okay.
Ready to build probably by February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So those now the townhomes on Lake Conroe. Think about that for a second. They're staggered townhomes, so everybody will have a view.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Everybody will have a view on the staggered townhome.
So on the screen is the model we're going to be putting in Deer Trail Estates. That's one of the models. I haven't quite named it yet because I'm still thinking about names, but as you can see, it's
the EL.
The EL.
It should be the EL.
I'll give it thought.
No, real quick thought, right? No.
The quote-unquote Craine.
It should be the EL.
But you can see that I'm offering already on this model is side garage as a standard.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of builders do it as an upgrade, but I figured I'd just throw in something special and make it standard. You got a nice study, a bedroom on the left, and nice dining room on the right. Now the family room is vaulted.
Oh, really?
And so it'll be a nice big opening and with an option for a fireplace. It's overlooking all at least these 9 homes are overlooking a man-made lake we've made.
Yeah, I saw them. Remember, I was out there. Yeah.
And that's the second story with 2 bedrooms upstairs with the option for a media room, game room, bonus room above the garage.
Yeah.
And square footage?
It's about 2,500.
2,500.
What's the starting price on these?
I haven't decided this one yet, but the lowest starting price is going to be probably around $295.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you expect to start construction in February?
No, in this neighborhood,
Yep.
I expect to start construction within a couple months.
Okay.
And see, the one thing about Drew, like you have to go out to see the product. And the one thing he said that still just rings in my ear, I'm not going to build anything I can't live in.
Yeah.
That was the one thing. That thing has resonated ever since I heard him say that. I'm not going to build anything I won't live in.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm building my house as the first house.
Oh.
So it'll be put to the test.
You'll be put to the test.
I'll have people bothering me next time. Hey, here's the building.
Yeah.
You know,
really?
But when you're living in the community that you're building, it tells me that he has nothing to hide.
Exactly.
He's proud of his product.
And
he's
I'm
accessible.
putting it to the test,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be living in my own creation, and I know that if I'm happy, I know other people will be happy.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when you look at Drew's product, that's the thing. You look at Drew's product, you say, when I walked through it, I was like, what the hell? I looked at the price, then I looked at the quality, and then I had to walk outside and walk back in to make sure this was not some thing that was just going on.
Yeah.
Like smoke and mirrors, because there's some smoke and mirrors builders out there.
I remember when you first heard about Drew.
Exactly.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You were in disbelief.
I was.
I got caught in the rain. I remember when you came
Yeah, I
out
remember
there.
the rain, exactly. It was the rain. But those houses were phenomenal, and I went away babbling to myself about quality, that price.
Yeah.
Quality, that price. And I got to meet Drew because of him.
Yeah.
That's the one thing he's done well in the last few years.
Did you hear him say he said he was babbling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The quality was
he does that
shocking.
a lot.
Yeah.
But think about it. The quality of his product at his price point.
Yes.
I mean, most of the time, like, there's no way I'm going to go find anything I like in a house in that price point. Not with Drew.
No.
Not with Off the Town.
So what's your average monthly mortgage payment for the starter homes that he has that are like $135?
It's just right under $1,000.
Okay, so
Isn't
under
that crazy?
$1,000.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
So
Yeah.
anybody that's out there listening right now, understand what I'm saying is that you can't even live in an apartment, with 3-bedroom apartment for $1,000 a month.
That's right.
That's really a huge selling
And
point,
this
too.
is a guy in his properties. I mean, we've seen them. They have granite countertops. I mean, they're nice homes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're going to be owning that property, so your money's not going down the drain to pay somebody else's mortgage, as E.L. likes to say.
That's right.
And this is what we respect about Drew when we met him a few years back, that he was thinking about people his own age and trying to help his buddies out to find housing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have a couple of transactions going, and I can just tell you that at the 158, 160 price point in that particular community, with the real estate taxes being as they are, you're under 1,100.
Yeah.
That's
With,
crazy.
and we're talking with zero down doing USDA.
4-bedroom?
And doing zero down with USDA, you still get under $1,100 payment.
It's
I mean,
a
it's just
great product. It's a great opportunity for those individuals who never thought they could
and
own
for
it.
families.
Exactly.
And I
families.
think that's what Drew had in mind, and that's why you had so many bedrooms in such a small space. Is that you had families in mind who wanted to enjoy home ownership, but it can be really difficult to afford a home at today's prices. Yeah, interest rates have gone down. They're all-time high lows, but home prices are at all-time highs.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's, I have one of the home buyers who's moving in there soon. They're, new family, wife's pregnant, and it's just, it's amazing to me to be able to see that someone's starting their new life.
Their journey.
In one of my
Their
homes.
new journey.
Yeah.
Their journey.
Yeah.
Their journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Drew, tell them how to get in contact with you.
Well, website is myaltahomes.com.
You need to spell that for people from Texas.
MY, Alta, ALTA, homes, HOMES.com. And, my phone number.
Right.
For let me pull it up, because I haven't memorized the company phone number yet. I don't use it that much. It is 936-207-9062.
Say it one more time.
Again, 936-207-9062. And if you ring that a couple times, it'll reach to my salesman, Mr. Michael Prince.
Hey, that's right. Michael's on the show.
Yeah, Michael's on the show too. Yeah.
So because
Good
one
guy.
of the things when you guys get to embrace Drew's product is you'll see the details. He spent time on the details.
Mm-hmm.
Most houses in that price range, the builder spends no time on the details.
Yeah, I think the appropriate phrase for what Drew's doing out there, structurally sound. You know, it just builds a really structurally sound product for the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and again, the details.
Well, I remember when I first met Drew, he was like, "Yeah, and if they want to expand, this room,
right.
yeah, he already pre-plumbed the house for this potential expansion of, exactly." And so I was like, "Wow,
Now,
impressive."
see, this is our friend Drew. He's my friend. He's not Mack's friend. He fired me.
EL's been trying to fire me for a couple of years now, folks.
It's not working, Dan.
It's not working at all.
He's still there. He's like a rash. You can't get rid of him. All right, but
There's the website.
Page. That's the Facebook page.
Yep.
There you go.
That's the Facebook page? Okay.
But see, Deer Trails Estate coming online.
Okay.
We're going to have the grand opening event November the 14th. That's our tentative date. And hopefully we'll be able to finalize that over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a day, literally, to embrace and remember that project, all the townhomes and development, and the other builders that are associated with Deer Trails Estate is going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe
so
it.
this is our good friend Drew Collenberg. He's been
Thanks for
waiting
being
around
here,
out
Drew.
there,
Absolutely. Anytime.
recovering from his hangover from last week.
I think if you keep saying it's actually going to become a hangover.
You know, now that you mention it, I ain't got nothing else to do. Let's just go get a hangover for tomorrow.
Let it go. So, no, that's Drew Collenberg, Alta Townhomes, Alta Development. He and Big Drew, they have an amazing product.
And development. And development in the Conroe area.
Yeah,
Montgomery County.
amazing family.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And an
true
amazing
that.
family.
True that.
Family.
We work together in land development and home
Exactly, an
construction.
amazing family. So,
Yep.
tell Big Drew and Mama Drew I said hi. And your little brother, his brothers are twins.
Oh, I didn't know you
He's
had a
too
twin.
young, 2 years younger, but
Oh,
apparently
oh.
everybody thinks they look like
They're twins.
Oh,
They're
okay,
twins.
okay.
Yeah.
2 years delayed, but they're twins. I'm EL Craine there, and I thank you, Drew Collenberg, off the homes, all the homes in the develop, because he is a good friend of ours. Not Mack.
Not Mack.
Not Mack.
Everybody's a friend.
He tried to be everybody's friend. Nobody want to be a friend of Mack. So we're gonna take a break, pay some bills, put Drew out of the studio, and Mack out of his misery. Anyway. All right.
Thank you guys. I
Pay some
appreciate
bills.
Thanks, Drew.
I'm EL Craine with BRPS Title, your marketing and growth partner. Real estate, builders, mortgage lenders. If you're looking to grow your business, call EL Craine with BRPS Title, 281-810-3363. That's 281-810-3363. That's EL Craine, BRPS Title, Director of Education and Sales, your growth partner. Your title company doesn't do what? I do.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm EL Craine of the Real Estate U Show. Each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time at radiotheboss.com, worldwide on the Global Live Network. If you're interested in building, selling, or buying real estate, tune in to the Real Estate U Show with me, Dina, and Mortgage Mack. Talk to you soon. Real Estate U, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, radiotheboss.com.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show. I am E.L. Craine, and we are now joined in the studio with Miss Leticia Vu. She is a part of KW Metropolitan as well as the 12 Diamonds Roundtable Mastermind Group, and she's in here joining us today because Letty is a legend. Letty, she's 81 years old. She's 81 years old. Yes. She's been around 53 years. You just don't have any idea.
Are you
gonna shoot you?
How are you gonna let him talk to you like that?
I
think at this point, I would take that drink and just kind of pour it over his head right on the air.
Yeah. This is my
what I would
job.
do.
It's a job talk smack. It's okay.
Not my job. But Letty is an amazing individual. She's always been a part of the real estate industry. She started out in mortgage and stuff like that. Of course, she's now doing the real estate side. But Letty, tell us about yourself and your brokerage, KW Metropolitan.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that fabulous introduction, Al. I don't think I've ever had an introduction.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart for having me on the show.
Absolutely.
It's always an honor and a privilege, right? So my background, as E.L. was saying, over 24 years in the finance and real estate business, and yes, I started when I was 5.
There you go. Let's go with that one there.
Yeah. And so worked at various positions, and how I fell into it is I was a first-time home buyer and did not know anything about buying a home.
Oh, wow.
And unfortunately for me, I had a very bad experience with my first loan person, and when I had the opportunity to present itself to join the bank, I started answering phones and quickly worked my way up. My boss called me a sponge because I absorbed everything very quickly. I learned fast, became an assistant, and then became an originator. And the passion that I have is I remembered that bad experience that I had, and I vowed that I was going to be different so that when that homeowner or potential homeowner was on the other side of my desk, that I was going to be there to help them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's how I got started. And fast forward, I was the top originator many years ago and transitioned out of originating into a business development role in the multicultural segment and loved doing that. And as I was telling Dina earlier, those positions, sometimes they're very coveted but very short-lived. And so my husband said, hey, have you thought about real estate? And here I am, and loving the journey so far. And of course, the reason, because of my background and because of the fact that my closest friends are agents and I've been in the business a long time, I had my choice of brokerages. I really did, and I don't say that to sound arrogant, it's just the truth. But I knew that Keller Williams was going to be the right match for me because of the global branding that we have, the technology that we have, the training that we have, and more importantly, not just more importantly, but also the culture. The culture at KW Met is phenomenal. I was talking with Claudia, who did your show earlier, and we were talking about that, the culture and how it's important for us as agents to be with the right brokerage, right? So I'm very, very happy to be on this journey of where I am.
So tell us about your experience being a part of the 12 Diamonds.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. I believe it was Kenya Burrell.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to tag her on my post to thank her for recommending me to you. Because, I don't even remember when I met EL. I mean, we've known each other for that long, like we don't remember where we met. And just, I didn't know what to expect with the 12 Diamonds, to be honest with you. I thought, oh, boy, here we go again. It's just another, little group, and we're just going to powwow. And within, the first week, I was like, wait a minute, this is not what I was expecting. So, y'all's laughing. I've been able to mastermind with some of the most dynamic women. And what I love is that we're from different brokerages, right? There's one or two that are from the same. Different backgrounds, different brokerages, different, length of time in the business. But we're all connected in the fact that we all have a mission, right? That we all have a drive and that we all we love what we do and that we want to help people. Mm-hmm. And EL sort of with we're now on a week 11, so next week is going to be our 12th and final week. And we go through masterminding. And every week we learn something new about ourselves and how to make ourselves better and how to take our business to the next level. So thank you for that, EL.
Thank you for joining us. And see, the whole thing is, as we move into the 12th week, it doesn't end there because we still have so much more to do And so we have things coming up like they're part of the Builder Boost program. And so you have the Builder Boost program, you have the other Builder program. So Claudia, I mean, she must be talking about it.
She is.
Yeah.
Probably very badly.
Yeah,
Right.
you know. But Letty, who are your 3 go-to builders under $1 million?
My go-to builders under $1 million. That's a great question. So I love new construction. I was just telling Drew, who I had the pleasure of meeting earlier, that I definitely want to visit him.
Right.
So you know, for me, there, I love Pulte. Pulte for me, not just the product, but the sales counselors within Pulte. I have great relationships, you know, with them. I'm not going to say it's my favorite builder per se, but I did have an amazing experience with LofTech in the Heights.
Okay.
Because I live in town, so that's kind of where my neck of the woods is,
Right.
if you would. And man, a third. You put me on the spot.
Hey, that's my job.
Yeah. Let me think about it. We'll circle back. We'll circle back.
Nice answer.
There you go.
Yeah. Good
So
job.
before you circle back, I need you to look in that camera and tell the world, your future clients, why Letty Vu should be their representative in regard to real estate acquisition.
Well, Well, as I mentioned earlier, I've already given you my story. I have a passion to help people, and it's not in a cheesy way. It comes from the heart because I know what it's like to be that first-time home buyer and not know the ins and outs of purchasing a home. So my heart is always going to go out to those buyers. But also, you know, I've made a name for myself in that I also work with people that are investors, people that are move-up buyers, people that just want a little piece of an investment. I mean, especially now more than ever. And I have the experience. You know, my mortgage background does help me in my real estate tremendously. And I'm a people person. And, you know, with me, what you see is what you get. There's no reading between the lines. It is what, you know, I am who I am. And I'm going to work hard. And I do work hard. And I'm going to give everyone the absolute best that I possibly can, because that's what was instilled in me as a child. And so that's why I feel that people are going to want to work with me.
Good for you. That's our friend Letty Vu with KW Metropolitan, as well as the 12 Diamonds RMG. Now, what you don't know, him,
Uh-oh.
all right, he provides 100% financing.
What?
Yes, he does. He has a 100% financing program up to 510-400.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to deal with him to get to it, but that's okay, I guess.
That we can definitely have that conversation.
Yeah, and so I always give him a minute, and he takes 7. But today we're gonna keep him to a minute. Mr. Blankenship, could you please explain to Letty Vu how your 100% financing works, and that you have no geographical boundaries, no income boundaries, anywhere, state of Texas.
No down payment, zero.
Wow.
Explain it, Dan.
I don't think I could have done it any better than you just did.
So where's my check?
It's in the mail.
Oh, is it in the mail?
It's in the mail.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we have a zero down product at the credit union. It's a specific portfolio product for us.
Okay.
And you know, it's a product that I think is comparable to, say, down payment assistance. I think our rates a little more competitive. You know, down payment assistance has slightly higher rate. Obviously, zero down is going to have slightly higher interest rate. But our mortgage insurance is very attractive because we're a credit union. We don't put a geographic restriction, don't put a loan amount restriction other than you can't go above the Fannie Mae limit.
Okay.
And you don't have to do homebuyer education, and you don't have to do a lot of extra paperwork. You don't have to live in the house for 7 years. And kind of like a lot of down payment assistance, you know, you're going to pay back some of that assistance if you move within the first 7 years. And it's just really a good product if somebody wants to keep their capital in lieu of putting the money down. You know, I just did one that was in 500, 450 range, zero down. The guy wanted to keep his cash.
Wow.
You know, and And it was a really nice transaction. And even at today's low interest rates, I mean, you might look at that interest rate, wow, that's kind of high. But, historically, it's pretty low to put zero down on a mortgage. I mean, come on. And, but yeah, it's just a great product. But you know what I find it too is that a lot of times meeting with people that want to consider zero down, a lot of times if you just put that extra 3, our rates are really good at the credit union. I mean, super good. If you want to offer the best rate for your clients, you just call Mortgage Mack.
Mortgage Mack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've worked with him before, and I'm going to tell you, we might not want to be in the lovey-dovey world with hashtag Mortgage Mack, but when you're doing when he's working with your client, he's really good at educating the buyers and keeping them in check with what their goals are and the loan, and not to. Sometimes they want to go beyond what they can do, and he reels them back in. Yeah, so I appreciate that.
Thank you for that, because that's important to hear.
Thank you.
Basically, a good word, from another fellow realtor.
If you just hashtag Mortgage Mack, I've got 40. He loves that, right? I got 40 or better 5-star reviews. So you just don't get, I've been doing it for 26 years. And
you were 5 too, right?
What's that?
You were 5 as well.
Yes. Yes. So.
Oh, hell no. Okay, it's this one. But see, Lady's going to stay with us. We're not going to put Lady out.
Okay, good.
Lady's going to stay with us. Now, see, Lady, you are not aware of this.
Okay.
One of my jobs here at the Real Estate U Show is to find Dina a husband.
Oh.
That's one of my jobs.
Is that your mission?
That's my mission. And weekly, I put lead generation websites up for Dina to get her a husband.
Did he say lead generation?
Yes, I'm getting leads. These leads is for Dina to get a husband. So before we go to break, I need to know
qualifies those? You?
That Dina's new lead generation left, her beauty will last at least another 10 years.com.
Well, 20 with a great plastic surgeon.
Right, true that.
This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Craine. They are not. We're here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time, noon Eastern, and 9 Pacific. So on that note, we're going to pay some bills. We're going to come back to our good friend Lady Vu of KW Metropolitan and the 12 Diamonds.
Las motocicletas no son invisibles, pero pueden parecerlo a los conductores que no prestan especial atención. Mira 2 veces para ver las motos. Hay una vida de por medio.
Are you ready to vote for the first time? If you're a U.S. citizen, meet your state's requirements, and will be 18 by Election Day, you can vote. But first, you need to register before your state's deadline. Check with your local election office. You can register there, or you may be able to register online at the Department of Motor Vehicles or using the National Mail Voter Registration Form. Your election office may send you a voter registration card listing your polling place. On Election Day, that's where you'll go. When you get there, you may need to show an ID to vote. Then, fill out your ballot. If you don't know how, ask a poll worker. If you know you won't be able to get there on Election Day, you may qualify to vote by mail. Remember, voting rules are different in every state. Learn more about voting at usa.gov/voting.
I'm E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, your marketing and growth partner. Real estate, builders, mortgage lenders. If you're looking to grow your business, call E.L. Craine with BRPS Title, 281-810-3363. That's 281-810-3363. That's E.L. Craine, BRPS Title, Director of Education and Sales, your growth partner. Your title company doesn't do what? I do.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm E.L. Craine of the Real Estate U Show. Each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time at radiotheboss.com, worldwide on the Global Live Network. If you're interested in building, selling, or buying real estate, tune in to the Real Estate U Show with me, Dina, and Mortgage Mack. Talk to you soon. Real Estate U, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, radiotheboss.com. Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, and I'm still stuck in the studio with Mack Blankenship. You know, the bane of my existence. You know, he's worse than death row. That's Mack Blankenship. Yeah. Now, Letty was defending Dina's honor while we were on break. All right.
From whom?
Beauty.
From whom?
But I didn't dispute her beauty. She is beautiful. Dina's hot. I noticed that.
Thank you, E.L.
Okay.
Hey.
And so I'm figuring.
Now he has to say that.
Yeah, but lead generation, I was thinking about it. How about that's her hair, it's real.com. Yeah. That's her hair, it's real.com.
It is.
He's trying to make up, right?
Yeah, he's trying to be funny now. Now he's trying to be cute, make up. He's trying to back step now.
He doesn't want to be in the dog
In Louisiana, we call that crawfishing.
Oh,
Back, he's walking backwards.
But see, watch this here. Earlier, Letty wasn't aware of Dina's original website. Okay? She doesn't need liposuction.com. Okay.
I do now. During the Corona times.
She got the COVID-19.
I got the COVID-19 pounds.
Wow. That is crazy.
So this is Real Estate U Show, where each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern and 9 Pacific. We're on Facebook, Facebook Live, Facebook TV, YouTube, YouTube TV, FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Hulu, YU, Peacock.com, Apple TV.
Wow.
And why is he still here.com?
I don't know. Yeah. You got me.
Okay, watch this here. Lady, has he shown you a picture of his girlfriend yet?
No, he has not.
See, that you're the first. See, now he is, because I brought it up. Other than that, he normally takes out the picture and shows a picture of his girlfriend, right?
Because he's so proud of her.
He's so proud of her, all right?
Aww.
But see, what you did miss, lady, loveequalsuicide.com, okay?
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. E.L.
This is what we do. This is what we do here. Now, there are lots of things going on in the marketplace.
Yes.
All right? The builders are hot. We got the builder boost thing going on.
Yep.
We have the low interest rates, and we have all these things going on in the marketplace. I was on my conference call at the Builders Association. Actually, we had an emergency call. And they were talking about the builders opening up opportunities for lenders to bring their buyers.
Wow.
All right? They are actually confabbing. They never agree on anything. Builders don't agree on anything.
That's true.
But they're actually agreeing on this because they don't want to lose the momentum that they have right now. normally, well, there's no, the inventory is down. All we got to do is keep building and selling. No, they're undercutting each other. Now, there's a couple of builders out there, I'm not going to say their names, who throw agents under the bus. Okay? If you don't use us, if you don't use an agent, we'll give you this. Or we'll give you a rebate of 1% or 2% of the purchase price after you close if you don't use agents. There's some builders out there doing stuff like that. But what most people need to understand, representation by professionals such as Letty and Dina is paramount to make sure you get the best service, best deal, best product possible. Because what I like to say about a builder or tell a builder, you do realize you can walk out of your front door, your model, look to your left, look to your right, and find 100 other builders. So you need to do something to keep that client.
Yeah, not be taken advantage of too.
Exactly.
Right? You know, and there's 1,000 other builders.
Yes.
Yes.
1177.
Yeah, exactly.
1177. Yeah, it is. But the whole thing is, then you have people like Mack out there. I'm getting ready to compliment the guy.
Oh no.
Lord.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Wait.
Everybody recording.
Everybody record. Let me record it.
You got Mack Blankenship. He of the 100% product, $510,400 cap.
But it's a great product for new construction.
The average sales price is $487,000.
Great product. Yeah.
And being from California, $487,000.
It's an amazing price.
Gets you a brick box, literally a brick box, because they have to be bulletproof where it's located at. Okay, but at $487,000 average sales price here, you're in a gate. Sometimes you're in a gated community.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me, something like that. Yeah. So you have to take advantage of these opportunities that's out in the marketplace. This is what we tell our listeners and watchers all the time. Representation and product. Okay. No problem. So, we was trying to get Royal Texan Homes up, but she's having connection problem. So, have you been out to Royal Texan yet?
Actually, I've been trying to. We've been playing phone tag or scheduling, so I am going to make it out actually this week. So Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, I will be out to visit them, and super excited to connect with them.
Dina can tell you about Royal Texan Homes.
I mean, you will be very, very impressed with their products.
I've seen it on video and in photos, but haven't actually
whether it's inner city living, country type living setups. I mean, they have it going on.
I'm super excited about making the visit out to them next week.
And we do it most of the time, but at under level, we have established a relationship with the founder of Royal Texan Homes.
Wow.
And he is doing special things for the RMG groups that he doesn't do for anybody else, because if you put up the BIG12 Gents picture, we went out there and literally shocked him when we had our photo shoot out.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "What is going on out here?"
Yeah.
Because he thought, "Oh, just realtors come to get something to eat." No. It is literally what his thought was.
Why do we have that stigma? Not all realtors are just there for
there are a lot of realtors that are that way. I mean, it's not like we're trying to break that stigma, if you will, but Mark breaks the stigma of certain builders, and once you meet him, because he's not just a dynamic personality and his product will wow you, but when you get down to asking and listening to him talk about his why, you sit back and you think, I would work with this guy, because he is a family man and then a businessman after that, and he was speaking to the group and basically said, I have to be a role model for my children. So whatever product I'm putting out, whatever I'm doing in the world, I'm thinking about, hey, I'm a role model for them, and they're seeing me do this.
Yes.
And I want to do the very best I can.
Yeah.
So, and he does.
That's integrity. And me personally, I want to work with like-minded indivials.
Exactly.
Right? So we don't want to surround ourselves with people who don't think the way we think. So
absolutely.
I can't wait to meet him. I hope to meet him one day.
You will love him.
Yeah. And Mack is a pro's pro. Yeah. I just said Mack is a pro's pro.
Can you believe that, folks?
Yeah, Mack is a pro's pro. I can't stand him, but Mack is a pro's pro.
But hey.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to separate the two. But Mack is a pro's pro.
Right.
But then you have Mack, you have Dina, you have the things that we do with the Roundtable Mastermind groups, but even the builders that we associate ourselves with. they have to fit a particular dynamic. And you know this yourself, lady, on things that we talk about in our training. Who is representing your brand and making sure your brand is aligned with brands that raise their level to you, not lower your level to them.
It's like who's on your team. And Letty brought up a very good point. She, as a home buyer the first time around, people are not used to the lingo. They don't know the terminology. They don't know what's happening. They're depending on the professionals to guide them.
Right.
So, and people need to be reminded, this is everyone that's on the team, whether you're an appraiser, lender, etc., title company. This is the biggest purchase these people will make in their lifetime, okay, for them at that moment. And to dismiss a client's feelings, anxieties, and so forth, poor communication, that's unacceptable. And, you know, this happens a lot. And right now people are very busy. And so we've had, you know, a bit of, you know, I hear this. And when I hear people, such as yourself, Letty, come on board and talk about how important it is to provide quality education to their clients, then I just, you know, give you kudos and respect you so much for that.
Dina, thank you for that. I speak from the heart, and you know, woman to woman, you know, and as EL knows, I love empowering women, right? And that's one of the things that when EL asks certain questions as to the why, right? And so helping people, coaching people, inspiring people, motivating people, helping people, it has to come from within. It has to come from here. You can't fake that.
That's right.
You can't fake it. Either you do it, you do it, or you don't. And if it doesn't, we have a saying in Spanish, si no te viene naturalmente, if it doesn't come to you naturally, then don't try to fake it.
I just heard, give me another tequila.
Well, we can go for margaritas if y'all want. Although I do have to drive back into town. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm E.L. Craine there. Now, this is the Real Estate U Show here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. We're going to take a break, come back for our final segment with the lovely and vivacious Lady Vu and Dina over there, because I'm still trying to get her a husband. And she disputed my previous lead generation website for her. But I think it's true. She can still have children.com.
Oh my gosh.
Lord.
I don't want anymore.
Dude, you took that to a whole other level.
We might need to go to commercial now. I think we need
so we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and we're going to come back for our final segment while Dina explains to her OBGYN why she wants to continue her children.
Oh my goodness.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989 839-7987 or Dina Salazar, 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Text message.
Okay, I'm the Craine, and they just pointed out I forgot to turn on the text message. It's not my fault. But you know what? I was just thinking about something.
Uh-oh.
And Letty needs to know about our International City of the Week.
No,
you don't.
way.
Yes, I do.
See?
No, Letty, you don't.
I don't?
Yes, you do.
She already, it's too late. She already said.
Okay, she already said.
You weren't listening
Letty,
in the lobby, were
she
you?
wasn't. She wasn't listening.
You should have been
She was
listening.
on the freeway. Letty, I have a 15 bedroom, 12 bath home totaling 30,504 square feet.
Oh, Lord.
And sitting on 815 secluded mountain acres.
Wow.
For $15,217,097.
Wow.
At 3.92% interest rate, your mortgage payment
Sounds
is
good,
only
right?
$71,949. I got the $949. You got $71,000.
Wait for it.
She'll have it. Okay. Now, it's in Mount Terrera, New Zealand.
Whoa.
Mount Terrera, New Zealand. It's a volcanic island in New Zealand. And Mount Terrera, in the native language Maori, means burning vagina.
Damn it. Can I say that?
Yes. And you couldn't beep that out?
Yeah, she's.
I'm trying to enlighten
There
Letty.
must be a 5-second delay.
Literally walked into
You walked right into that, and I tried to warn you, didn't I? I did.
But it's a volcanic island.
I'm the lender who carries the federal license, right? Who has to just walk at a certain level.
I still have mine as well. It's just inactive.
You know that, right? So, but you know, in your title business, it's, you know, you just get to walk on the wild
You can do
side.
whatever you want with your title, apparently.
Huh.
Those of us who are regulated, you know.
It's a volcano. That's the appropriate name.
Yeah,
Look
exactly.
at his face when he's saying.
I'm going to stay quiet on that one. I have such a great joke, but I'm not.
Yeah. Just no comment, right?
And what did you say about vodka earlier?
That the next time I'm on the show, I'm going to need some vodka.
And you know what? I think that's what
Because
he's drinking
orange
over there.
juice is not cutting it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Champagne orange like that. We're going to do better next time. But, Letty, what do you have coming up in the upcoming week in regard to your real estate business?
Yeah, so actually I've got 2 listings that are up and coming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. One is going to be in Tomball.
Okay.
It's an estate sale, a beautiful home.
Okay.
The other one is actually more for investors. So my investors out there, got a great property
We
coming
close
up.
all of them. No problem.
I know. So my first deal is obviously coming to you. So not my first deal, but you know, that one's coming to you.
Yeah.
Our first deal is going to you.
Thank
The
you
other
so
one is
much.
more of an investor special. It is
Okay.
on the south side of Houston.
Okay.
Great property, but it does need some TLC.
Okay.
And, you know, us coming from the mortgage world, you know, a lot of people don't want to deal with, you know, an FHA 203K on first home buyers, things like that. So it's definitely an investor special.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
So I've got those 2 listings coming up. I will be visiting Royal Texas Home this week as
There you
well. And I've got a couple of other, builders I may be visiting as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
We got to keep that going because you guys did so well with the Builder Boost program, the mission, that Liberty Home Builders say, we need to do another one right now.
Oh, yeah.
We need Stone Creek. You say you know where it's at? I don't know where Stone Creek is at.
I need to look it up, but I know I've
Stone
seen
Creek.
it. Isn't it
They
on-
want us to do something at Stone Creek really, really soon.
Yeah.
And Mack, to your benefit, they're going to roll out the lender component of Builder Boost.
Right.
Nice.
I put your name in there, I took it out. I put your name back in there, I took it out. I put it back. I said, okay, Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he got to pay for that girlfriend thing.
That's true.
You know, because, you know, see, lady don't seem to understand. This dude over there.
Well, you know, the Liberty Home Builders, it's very affordable for the gated community that
Yes.
they're building in. And then for many families the lagoon that's being
Yes, I
put
saw that
there.
on
Yeah,
social media.
it's just minutes. You can walk to the lagoon
From where the house is at,
from,
it's right,
from where
yeah.
your house is.
And
setting.
in Houston, we need that, right? And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, I mean, you're
Especially in
working
August.
your entertainment for the children as well.
Oh yeah, and so but you will see the thing that's coming up, like with the new missions, it's going to be Toll Brothers, Highland Homes, Princeton Classic, Legend, and we're going to do. She told me yesterday.
Now you're talking my neighborhood.
No,
You're talking my neighborhood now.
It was another one. I can't think of it right now.
Ashton?
No, in Ashton Woods.
Okay.
No. But it's some more coming up,
Okay.
and because of we actually customized the program with Builder Boost for the RMGs. They don't do this in any of the other markets.
Right.
Very nice.
Yeah, so it's customized for all you Roundtable Mastermind Group
Thank you.
agents to create a different dynamic. And as we were fussing earlier, those who follow directions get the exposure. Those who don't get the exposure. That's literally what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You got to follow directions. Because, we have 23 out of 57 agents did it right. So they will get that exposure. Because the whole thing is those 23 who did right, they're going to get exposed to the San Antonio market, the Dallas-Fort Worth market, and the Austin market.
Very nice.
It's those kind of things that we do with the Roundtable Mastermind groups and stuff like that. And it's like everybody's, it's going to be over. It's not over. The training is over. The access actually expands because we have so many other things that's going on for you guys. And we want to make sure that we have consistent connectivity so you guys stay connected and stuff like
Absolutely.
that.
Thank you.
So, Mac, what you got going on next week?
I just have, I'm helping some agents with contracts. It's really, really competitive out there in almost all price ranges. When we talked about this today, I have a couple of clients been out there looking, and it really is helpful to get the listing agent engaged. I mean, what are your thoughts if you have a transaction and a lender calls and say, hey, introduces himself herself and says, I know these folks, and so I'm helping some agents. Try to get some contracts, for folks that have been out there looking for a while.
Wow.
And
I mean, I think it's phenomenal that you, as the lender partner, bring that to the table to your, to your referral source.
yeah, it's so we're so busy that it's really it's hard to just kind of peel yourself away from your transactions because they things come up. And they need to be remedied now. They don't need to be remedied tomorrow because it's about and tomorrow can mean the difference between say like I have a client that was her brother referred her to Rocket Mortgage and I talked to she was referred to me by her agent and and she said well if Rocket Mortgage didn't the Rocket Mortgage guy all he had to do was return the call
And he didn't do it.
Right.
He didn't do it.
Wow. Yeah, I'm a little old school when it comes to that. I'm sure Dina can attest. While that might work for some folks, I want to know my partner personally because it's our reputation. Like we said earlier, right? If I'm referring a lending partner to someone, that's my reputation on the line as well. So as an agent, if I don't know the guy at Rocket Mortgage, I'm not going to refer my client to Rocket Mortgage. I'm going to refer him to
well, it was her brother that referred Rocket Mortgage, right? But her realtor referred her to me, and and I'm talking to her, and she's like, "Well, I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to make she wanted to make her brother happy, right?"
Of course.
And but when poor guy didn't call back, she called me, and it was, and who's to say if I wouldn't have been there to answer the call, then maybe she would have just
she would have
moved on.
probably gotten discouraged because
She probably gotten discouraged.
and I'm sure Dina can attest to that. They get discouraged. They're like, well, I'm asking for help and no one wants to help me.
Yeah.
I think I told the story to the 12 Diamonds the other day. My nail lady. I've been going to the same nail salon for over 3.5 years now. And when I went in a couple days ago, she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy you're here." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Well, I just want to make a little investment." She goes, I want to buy a little piece of land just as an investment. She goes, "But I don't want to pay over probably $50,000 or $60,000." She goes, "But nobody will help me."
That's right.
I said, "What?"
Yeah.
She said, "Nobody will help me. They say it's too low.
It's
not that big of a deal, so they don't want to help her." I said, "I'm going to help you."
Right. Doors open.
Well, you never know when the doors. You never know because I have a young couple. Same thing. They had been through 3 lenders and nobody wanted to help them. They could only qualify for 150.
Wow.
And
you can find a house for that apparently.
you can find a house for that.
Oh, yeah,
You
exactly.
can. It might be some might be able to work, but you can find a house for that.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
So this has been the Real Estate U Show on September the 19th, 2020, in the year of our Lord.
Watch out, Letty. That lightning bolt didn't miss you right now.
You do realize that I'm heaven sent.
Oh,
So, okay,
Lord.
Tell the people
In your
goodbye,
mind.
people.
In your mind.
goodbye,
Tuning
people.
in, guys.
Class is dismissed. I'm E.L. Craine, there or not. This has been the Real Estate U Show, September 19th, 2020, in the year of our Lord, because blessings be upon you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye now.
Have a great day.